just shut you right. Oh, here we go.
You do.
All right, everybody, here we are. Scott's getting his mug shot. So
Location. On location.
he's remote.
So listen, so Don and I were just talking. He loves to control the mojo over there. So if something goes wrong, it's not my fault today. All right, not my fault.
I'll take full responsibility. So what's up, man? What's going on, Scott?
So nothing. A lot of stuff's going on, of course, Don. But so the thing I looked at and posted today on Facebook, I'm going to ask this question out to everybody. Right? What state are people moving into? What states, I should say, are people moving into and out of? Right?
What's the top 10? What's the top 10 moving in and what's the top 10 moving out?
Right. I mean, is Michigan one of those, right?
Yeah.
One of those states. I mean, I guarantee you, places like California, people are leaving in droves.
Yeah.
I mean, you and I talked about this. We saw a guy at a YouTube channel in Wyoming.
Yeah.
He was buying a house in Wyoming.
Yeah. People moving out of California. Yeah. Same thing with New York, of course, moving out of New York City, big city sort of stuff. One thing, I found interesting. You see some states and it's kind of interesting to see what state might be on the inbound. So yeah, it was very interesting. One of the states outbound, I was very surprised by.
What state's that?
Ohio.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Don, I guess I'm not because I hate Ohio. So I guess I'm not, but that's okay.
So what was there one state on there that in or out that you were surprised was not on there?
Was not on there.
On either one of them?
I don't know because I thought, I guess not as much now, but at one time jobs would leave in Michigan, all this industry jobs would leave in Michigan. But I guess, that's kind of probably balanced out a little bit. Arkansas was on there for, I think, inbound.
I know. Inbound, Arkansas and Alabama.
Yeah, people are just jamming into Arkansas. Really?
Yeah.
That's the spot,
Yeah.
But nationally, it's very funny. Like what becomes a hub and how things think of it this way. Think about when Amazon was talking about their second capital, right? Their second main hub, right? Or when airline industries where they decide to be it's amazing to me what places become big or become happening, or it really is.
Right. And why?
Right.
It's like Comerica went down, relocated their headquarters down in Dallas. Why? Why did they do that?
Well, a lot of stuff I think is tax stuff. Right. I think a lot of your state taxes and your business taxes probably have something to do with it. Right. But
yeah.
I think that for the average person, I don't know. People are just like, I quit. I use a phrase I heard on a radio station one time. The lady was quitting on here. I quit this bitch. I guess I get the hell out.
All right, Derek. All right, man. You started off on Tuesday for Wednesday in the jar.
Hey, tomorrow we got a great guest for. Did we tell everybody who it was or no? I forget.
Yeah, we talked about probate. We're going to go over what probate means when someone passes away. What's the next steps? What the hell do you do?
Look at this. Don's even swearing now, too. What the heck? Wow, that's amazing. No, but do we tell people who the city expert's going to be or no? I forgot.
I think we let it hint that it was going to be from downriver. Somebody from downriver.
So I tell you what, Don, I got a bunch of people, like 5 or 6 people now that want to do that.
Yeah.
It's going to be.
I think it's going to be our biggest segment. Is that one right there? Because it's interesting to hear somebody else's perspective on that actually lives there day to day.
Well, yeah, and it's always something new. Like I give you an example of something. I was doing something just a few minutes ago, and I looked in that list challenge. You ever used list challenge before?
No, you showed that to me. You showed that to me before.
But one of the things on list challenge is the 38 essential Detroit eateries, right? As soon as restaurants open back up, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start going to try to hit one of. Yeah, absolutely. Because it again, those lists and things like that is always somebody else's perspective, and it's interesting. But it's interesting, right? Like, and if it brings you to a new place you never were before, that's cool. Mm-hmm. People were talking about what Lisa was mentioning, like. The restaurant and things like that. And it just, right now we need people to have positive conversation and want to go try stuff and be able to do things when things open back up more,
Absolutely.
That's the good stuff. Stop bitching and complaining. Let's do things and try things, or, get out and learn something new, try some new things,
Right. All right. Let's get caught up on a chat. So Michelle Justice, she put in those 2 words, swear jar. Wilkowitz hates Ohio as well. Well, I'm sure there's a lot of people that could say that. I wish people were moving. Here's interesting. I would say people are moving out of Michigan because everything that is still closed, and that Zach is the one that I had thought was not on the list, on either one of the lists. I thought for sure it'd be one of the moving out type thing, but it's not.
Yeah.
Ken McDougall lives in Seattle. So much work in industry. Well, we lost Scott there. So, well, anyways, Ken, thanks. It is expensive out there. I know that. I know those prices out there are pretty high. I've got some people that I know that moved out there. So, all right. Gordy McDougall. Yeah, that's your brother. Yeah. He's a good guy. So, all right. Anyways,
I can hear
right, there you are. Holy moly.
Yeah.
So anyways, Ken McDougall from Seattle was talking about Seattle, that it's the average is $700,000 out there. And so a lot of work and industry going on out there. Obviously, Amazon and is in that area. And I think Microsoft is out that way too, isn't it? Out in Redmond, Washington or something like that. So, all right. Well, you got anything to add, Scott?
No, nothing at all, man. Nothing. Don, you did a great as always. But guys, watch the show tomorrow, 7 p.m. Don and I are gonna be ridiculous, and we might even afterward do a commercial for next week. I'm gonna try to talk about doing commercials because those.
We haven't done a commercial in a long time.
I know.
All right.
Go ahead. You're there.
Ready? I'm Don.
I'm Scott.
And we're talking real estate.
Yeah.
See ya. See you tomorrow.